Hello, my name is Fahim, CEO of Altear Overseas. Today, I'm going to share with you the insight of Fernas Recruitment, which was held in January 2026. Fernas is the leading construction company of Turkey, and thanks to Avrasya Consulting who brought Fernas into Pakistan. Fernas was looking for 300 positions with different categories. Most of them was dump truck driver and excavator operators, grader operator, dozer operator, loader operator, and altogether they recruited more than 300 candidates. For the trade testing of these categories, we arranged a venue in Tarnol, Islamabad. For the first day, 800 candidates appeared for the trade testing. We issued electronic token to each of them. As the area was big, the challenges were big. We were facing the challenges of communication with each other. Every position where the delegation was testing, another position where the forms were being filled, and where the delegation was sitting. So we used walkie-talkie for this and we solved this problem.
इस बार अल्तियार ने और उसकी टीम ने बहुत सारे नए एक्सपीरियंसेस को फेस किया, जिसमें एक चीज़ सबसे पहले जो हमने देखी कि हमारे क्लाइंट्स, जितने भी हम लोग के क्लाइंट्स थे, टेस्ट देने वाले जितने भी कैंडिडेट्स वहाँ मौजूद थे, वो सुबह टाइम से हमारे साथ पहुँचे। उसके अलावा सबसे पहले उन्होंने अपने फॉर्म्स फिल कराए, फिर उसके बाद टोकन उन्होंने लगवाए, अपने नंबरिंग के हिसाब से वो बैठे, सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट सबसे पहले की। एक मसला जो हम लोगों के लिए सबसे कॉमन था कि डेलीगेशन इंटरव्यू अपने तरीक़ेकार से कर रहा। सबसे पहले ड्राइवर्स एंड एक्सवेटर ऑपरेटर के कर रहा है, वो कभी भी रूलर ऑपरेटर को बुला के उनकी ट्राई साथ ही नहीं शुरू कराता। वो अपनी तरतीब से, अपने पैटर्न के हिसाब से 2 या 3 ट्रेड्स को बुलाता है, उनके इंटरव्यू या ट्राई करता है, उसके बाद फर्दर आगे प्रोसेस करता है। जब एक ट्रेड आपका ख़त्म हो गया तो वो नेक्स्ट स्टेप की तरफ मूव करता है, जिसकी वजह से हमने एक चीज़ काफ़ी कॉमन फेस की है कि हम लोग का क्लाइंट जितना भी था, जितने भी कैंडिडेट्स हम लोग के लिए ट्राई देने के लिए आए हुए थे, बाहर वो पैनिक हो जाते थे।
बस और नहीं कहीं भाई।
तैमूर हसन
ठीक है।
हमारे पास ऐसे बहुत सारे क्लाइंट्स थे जो अपने काम में, अपने ट्रेड में महारत तो रखते थे, लेकिन बेसिक छोटी छोटी चीज़ों की वजह से मार खा जाते थे। जैसे कि मोस्टली ड्राइवर्स गाड़ी चलाना तो जानते थे, लेकिन बेसिक छोटी छोटी चीज़ों की वजह से मार खाने की वजह से वो अपनी ट्राई फेल कर जाते थे। एक बहुत ही बेसिक सी चीज़ मैं आपको बताता हूँ। अब तुर्किश डेलीगेशन में एक बड़ी कॉमन सी चीज़ हो रही थी कि वो हमेशा जो कैंडिडेट था उसकी कॉमन सेंस चेक करते थे। गाड़ी के पीछे खड़े होके छुप जाते थे और उन्हें इस चीज़ का इशारा करते थे कि आप रिवर्स कर लें।
अजय भाई
ज़ाहिर सी बात है, इस चीज़ को मद्देनज़र रखना, इस पे क्या फ़ैसला करना, ये बेहतरीन एक ड्राइवर ही बता सकता है। लाजमी नहीं है कि आप सिर्फ उसकी इंस्ट्रक्शन फॉलो करके वैसे ही चलने लग पड़ें। लाजमी ये है कि आप अपनी कॉमन सेंस भी इस्तेमाल करें कि किस चीज़ पे क्या फ़ैसला कब कैसे करना है, क्योंकि एक ड्राइवर्स या ऑपरेटर एक ऐसी सिचुएशन में हमेशा सारी ज़िंदगी रहते हैं।
ज़्यादातर जो फेल हो रहे हैं वो अच्छे ड्राइवर, लेकिन मसला ये है कि कुछ सेफ्टी प्रिकॉशंस ख्याल नहीं रख रहे हो अपनी। ख़ास तौर पे जब वो स्टार्ट करते हैं तो हैंड ब्रेक चेक करना है उन्होंने कि हैंड ब्रेक लगी हुई है तो गाड़ी को गियर में नहीं डालना आपने, ठीक है। पहले हैंड ब्रेक को उतारें, अपने सीट बेल्ट का आप ख्याल रखें। उसके बाद जब आप रिवर्स करते हैं तो ख़ास तौर पे ख्याल रखें जो एग्ज़ामिनर है वो आपके पीछे आके खड़ा हो जाता है, अगर आप ब्रेक नहीं लगाएंगे तो वो आपको फेल कर देगा। आप अपने पीछे नोट करें कि वो पीछे आके खड़ा हो गया तो आप ब्रेक लगाएं। जब वो आपको इशारा करेगा कि आप आने दें तो उस वक्त आपने आने देना है। इस चीज़ पे अक्सर लड़के ख्याल नहीं कर रहे। We successfully conducted 250 tests for the first day, and the rest of the guys went back and they appeared on the very next day. Successful ratio of the recruitment was 40% only. Why? Because the assessor criteria of selection was very tough. If we take the example of dump truck drivers, they were looking for technical skill as well as the safety skills. They were concerned about the behavior of the candidates, the precautions they take for the safety was very important. At the time of reverse parking for the dump truck, the assessor used to stay behind the vehicle in order to judge either the candidate is conscious about it or not. If the candidate stopped the car, if the candidate stopped the truck, then the assessor will proceed. Otherwise, the candidate will be failed. It was a game of skills as well as mind. Driver's test was being conducted by Mr. Abdullah.
Pakistan çok güzel, insanlar çok sıcak, hepsi cana yakın, sağ olsunlar. Her şeyden önce Müslümanız.
Evet.
İkincisi, biz şoförler test ederken şoförlerden aradığımız şartlar sadece ileri manevra değil, geri manevrada nasıllar? En önemlisi geri manevra. Buna bakıyoruz. Yani az çok siz de gördünüz. Burada biz iyilerini değil, en iyilerini seçmeye çalışıyoruz. Bizim Türkiye'ye götürdüğümüz elemanlar çok iyi. Hani biz her şeyden önce şeritlerimiz farklı.
Evet.
Direksiyonlarımız farklı.
Evet.
Kamyonlar farklı. Yani biz ilk önce götürdüğümüz şoförleri veya operatörleri ilk önce oryantasyon eğitimine sokuyoruz bir hafta.
Evet.
Bir hafta sonra direksiyona veriyoruz. Ha burada mı?
Evet.
Şimdi mesela bu işi organize edebilmek için biz buraya geliyoruz ya. Buraya gelmeden bir gün önce böyle eğitim verilecek insanlara kamyonu gösterseler çok daha iyi olur. Çünkü burada zaman kaybı oluyor. Ben şimdi bizim koşulları sen biliyorsun orada Türkiye'de. Şimdi Türkiye'de biz bu şekil değil, pop-up'cu kullanıyoruz.
Evet.
Yani geri manevrası çok iyi olması lazım çünkü arkada insan var.
Evet.
Sen de biliyorsun kaç kişi
Biliyorum,
öldü yani
biliyorum.
yazık. Türkiye'de düz yolda çalışmıyoruz. Çok dik rampalarda çalışıyoruz. Sen de gördün onu da belirterekten yani inceleyip sık dokunmamız lazım. Mesela bak geçen gün Necibullah
Evet.
biliyorsun değil mi?
Biliyorum.
Aynı El Tayyar'dan aldık. Şimdi o vatandaş inerken frenleri patladı rampa aşağı.
Evet.
Eğer farklı bir acem bir şoför olmuş olsaydı ben de dahil en az 15 kişi öldürecekti. Tecrübesinden dolayı hepimiz canımızı kurtardık yani.
The operators were being assessed by Mr. Matlu.
Operatör makineye bindiği zaman operatörün makineyi çalıştırmasına, yerini düzeltmesine, makinenin paletlerinin oynayıp oynamadığına dikkat ediyoruz. Nasıl operatör? Operatör makineye bindiği zaman mesela buranın operatörü makinesini çalıştıracak, önce zeminde makinenin oynayıp oynamadığına baktıktan sonra kovaya attığı zaman dolu alacak ve tepsiyeli alacak, yani düz bir şekilde alacak. Götürdüğü zaman makine kamyona yükleme yapan sıra kamyonu orta bir şekilde, düzgün bir şekilde yüklemeye gayret edecek. Kamyona çarpmadan bir şekilde yükleme yapması gerekiyor. Türkiye'de de zayıf olan var. Zaten almıyoruz. Sen de biliyorsun, Türkiye'de çalıştın. Türkiye'deki makineler çok büyük.
Evet.
Çok devasa makineler var. Devasa makinelerde de yani çalışmış insanları seçmeye gayret ediyoruz.
Evet.
Türkiye'de de mesela zayıf operatörleri almıyoruz.
Evet.
Profesyonel, daha kendini yetiştirmiş, daha bu işte uzun süre çalışmış insanları arıyoruz.
Bir daha dağlarda iş var.
Dağlar, engebeli dağlar,
Rampa
şöyle
var.
rampa var, kaya var.
Evet.
Ondan dolayı profesyonel, daha kendini yetiştirmiş insanlar seçiyor. Biz iyiyiz, şimdilik mutluyuz. Çok teşekkür ediyorum Fehmi Bey'e. Yani çok iyi bir şekilde organizasyonu da, elemanlar da çok iyi bir şekilde getirdi. Kendisine çok teşekkür ediyorum.
मेरा नाम रिजवान अहमद है और मैं इधर फरनास कंपनी में ड्राइविंग का टेस्ट देने आया हूँ। ड्राइविंग टेस्ट हुआ है डंपर का, माशाल्लाह मेरा टेस्ट क्लियर हो गया है और अमला ने बहुत अच्छा तामन किया है और बहुत अच्छा गाइड भी किया है, समझाया भी बहुत अच्छा है उन्होंने।
मैंने अल्तियार एजेंसी की तरफ फरनास कंपनी का इंटरव्यू दिया है, तो यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा इनका डेलीगेशन आया हुआ है, बहुत अच्छी उन्होंने ट्राई ली है, सिंपल है, कोई कुछ भी नहीं है, टोकन पे मेरिट पे सारा काम है, कोई किसी और का कोई दखल अमल नहीं है और ये बहुत अच्छी अल्तियार है क्योंकि हमारे काफ़ी सारे दोस्त इस एजेंसी के थ्रू गए हुए हैं, तो कोई मुख्तलिफ़ कंपनियों में गए हैं, लेकिन फरनास में भी गए हैं, लेकिन इस दफ़ा मैंने भी फरनास का दिया और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बहुत अच्छा है। यहाँ का अमला भी बहुत अच्छा है और जो डेलीगेशन आया है वो भी बहुत अच्छे हैं, कोई प्रेशराइज कुछ भी नहीं है, बिल्कुल ईजी माहौल है। तो जो मेरे दोस्त अगर देना चाहते हैं अल्तियार की तरफ से, वो बिल्कुल आ सकते हैं और बेहतरीन उनके साथ तावन होगा।
यहाँ पे कोई भी इस तरह से सिफारिश या कोई इस तरह का कोई काम नहीं है, सब अपने ओनर और अपने अंदाजे के मुताबिक। यहाँ पे हम सुबह सवेरे टोकन के लिए आए तो हम अपने नंबर पे, हमें टोकन मिला है, फिर हमें अपने नंबर पे हमें इंटर किया है और मैं इधर अभी ट्रक ड्राइवर के सिलसिले में आया था, जो कि मैंने अभी अपनी ड्राइविंग की जो ट्राई थी वो मैंने पास कर दी। ये कंपनी हमारे ख़ुद पहले से भी बहुत हमारे रिश्तेदार जो आदमी के जानने वाले, उन्होंने बोला है कि ये कंपनी बहुत अच्छी कंपनी है और इसका वहाँ पे अपना तौर तरीका सब कुछ बहुत बेहतर है, तो इसलिए हमने इस कंपनी के लिए इंतज़ार किया और जिस तरह इसके ट्राई आए हमने इनके ट्राई दे दिए, इस वजह से अभी हमें इन्हें पास कर दिए और फिर इंशाल्लाह हमें तुर्की जाने के लिए इनके लिए साथ इरादा है, इंशाल्लाह जाएंगे।
इन्होंने हमारे साथ बड़ा अच्छा सलूक किया है और जो मेहमान हमारे आई हुई हैं तुर्की से, ये भी बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे हैं। बस ये है कि ट्राई बिल्कुल मेरिट में होती है, थोड़ी बहुत भी मिस्टेक ये नहीं मानते, इस वजह से और कोई इतनी मुश्किल भी नहीं है। बस ये है कि किसी प्रेशर में नहीं आना चाहिए और इंशाल्लाह ये हमारे साथ तावन करते हैं ये लोग और प्यार मोहब्बत करते हैं। बस ये है कि बंदे को ख़ुद ड्राइविंग आनी चाहिए कि जो चीज़ें ये पूछें हम वो बता सकें और गाड़ी चलाना ठीक आनी चाहिए, क्योंकि ये थोड़ी सी मिस्टेक भी हो तो उसमें ये फेल कर देते हैं।
This whole recruitment campaign was conducted in 5 days. Each day was reserved for different categories. For example, for the first day, we called drivers and excavator operators, and the next day we added one more category, that was wheel loader operator, and similarly for the next 5 days. last day, which was 28th January, reserved for the welders, steel fixers and shuttering carpenters. Welders, shuttering carpenter and steel fixers were being assessed by Mr. Yusuf Islam. Altogether, we successfully recruited more than 300 candidates and now their file submission is under process. Most of the candidates have been approved. Hopefully, they will be in Turkey on their job within 30 days.
तो सिलेक्शन के बाद हमने कैंडिडेट से करैक्टर सर्टिफिकेट मंगवाया है जो कि पुलिस खिदमत मरकज़ से बनवाया गया था। उसके बाद नादरा ऑफिस से FRC बनाई, मतलब फैमिली रजिस्ट्रेशन सर्टिफिकेट था जो नादरा ऑफिस से बना था। पुलिस करैक्टर सर्टिफिकेट फॉरेन ऑफिस से तस्दीक किया गया। पुलिस करैक्टर सर्टिफिकेट जो कि आपने खिदमत मरकज़ से बनवाया था उसका फॉरेन ऑफिस से अटेस्ट होना लाजमी होता है। उसके बाद अल्तियार ऑफिस की जानिब से कुछ डॉक्यूमेंटेशन तैयार करके दी जाती है, फ़ाइल पूरी तैयार करके दी जाती है जो कि आपने अनातोली ऑफिस में जमा करवानी होती है। अनातोली ऑफिस में डॉक्यूमेंटेशन के साथ 55,000 रुपया नाकाबिले वापसी फ़ीस जमा की जाती है। फ़ीस जमा होने के बाद और डॉक्यूमेंटेशन होने के बाद वो आपको स्लिप जनरेट करके देते हैं जो कि आप अल्तियार ऑफिस में दोबारा सबमिट करवाते हैं। अनातोली ऑफिस डॉक्यूमेंट्स के साथ आपका पासपोर्ट भी रख लेती है, बदले में सिर्फ आपको एक स्लिप जनरेट करके देगी। उस स्लिप के बिहाफ के ऊपर हम आपका पासपोर्ट कलेक्ट करेंगे जिसके साथ रेफरेंस नंबर लगा होगा। उस रेफरेंस नंबर के बिहाफ के ऊपर हम तुर्की कंपनी में आपका रेफरेंस नंबर भेजेंगे ताकि आपके आगे वीज़ा प्रोसेस जो है ना वो क्लियर हो सके। हमारी टोटल सिलेक्शन में से 200 के करीब कैंडिडेट ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने अपनी फ़ाइल सबमिट करवाई थी। उनमें से 80 से 90 कैंडिडेट ऐसे हैं जिनके वीज़ा अप्रूवल हो चुके हुए हैं।
Those who remain unsuccessful can reappear in our upcoming delegation in April 2026. We had a great dinner at the end to celebrate the success.
Hello, good evening. My name is Yusuf Islam Özal. I am from Turkey. I come to Pakistan for Fernas Delegation. I work in Fernas as mechanical engineer. First of all, I want to start with our story.
Yeah.
It was 2023 November. We need big amount of people because we had the biggest project in Turkey as Fernas. That's why we couldn't find local workers and then we meet with Avrasya. Thanks to Avrasya, we meet and we make good cooperation between us. Then we decide to come to Pakistan. The first time when we come already, thank you for you too, Mr. Fahim, we work with you. you find a lot of workers for us, but we didn't take them immediately. We make a procedure of test. When we test people, it was different first. Then we just touch a little bit for testing. We just make some area like our construction areas. Then it started. We choose people correctly and properly. Then 77, as I remember, 77 people come, like drivers, operators. We test them in Turkey. When they come, of course, we had problems because the difference of the culture, because Turkey, of course, Pakistani people love Turkey, but of course for them also was hard. But they just slowly used to live in Turkey because we have same religion, we have same culture a little bit.
Exactly.
Then people used to live, and they also like, and we also take a lot of favor from these workers. We finished Aydın Denizli project by these people. And then we decide to come again. This is my fourth time. We bring nearly 1,000 more people from Pakistan. We just work with them. We are happy to work with Pakistani people because we have good connection. When they come, of course, they had a lot of problems first, but we fix all of them. For example, food, for example, whatever they complain about it. Then also, whatever we want from them, they also did it. They work hard, and they just follow our discipline, follow our rules. Now everything is good. This is fourth time that we come and choose people again. Of course, it's like puzzle. When you take some part, it will be breakdown. Because of this good relationship, we just work properly. For example, Avrasya make everything properly. Sometimes we even don't know when people they will finish their first year. They follow it and they inform us like this person has to renew. And also for Altayar, when we come here, they make good organization with good people. They make everything properly. We are so happy for this cooperation, and it's for our favor. When we come here, everything was not whatever we want, but thanks to you, whatever we want, you bring us and you make everything clear for us. But as I am mechanical engineer, I just check the old trucks or machines, and again I will tell this, thanks to you, you just bring whatever we want to make tests properly. And everything actually good. There is no any complaining about this. Testing area also good because we make testing area like construction place.
Yeah.
It's like small place of our highway project.
Exactly.
That's why everything is good. Thank you very much for this.
I am Alaaddin, the CEO of Avrasya Consulting. We are a human resources company based on Turkey. We operate in more than 20 countries around the world. And for sure, Pakistan is one of the most important countries for us. We have been working in the Pakistan market since 2022, 2023. That's right.
Okay.
Our first collaborations have been with At-Tayyar.
Exactly.
We have entrusted one of our biggest clients to At-Tayyar because we trust in the quality they deliver to our clients. We trust also in their ability to understand the challenges that we face during the recruitment process. And so far, since that time until today, At-Tayyar has been successful in doing that. In Avrasya Consulting, we look for always quality. We like to focus with our client on the niche demands that nobody can satisfy. At-Tayyar has been successful in doing this. The organization has been very good. This is the least I can say. Most important for us is the ability for At-Tayyar to be able to understand the demand that we bring to the Pakistani market, to understand what kind of candidates and what kind of skills is needed by our client, And this has been a great success, the collaboration between Avrasi Consulting and Atayar. I believe that the past 3 years has been fruitful for our work. Not only this, I believe that the future holds more than this. More important than operating the business is to understand what the business is based on.
Exactly.
Okay, so the business needs to be based on systems, principles, and ethics. We appreciate the honesty. We appreciate the straightforward approach that our partners are providing for us. And on top of all of this, of course, Atayar is one of the most professional and ones that are able to look into a demand, understand the instructions that are given by Avrasi Consulting, and apply these instructions in a way that even makes us proud that we work together.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your nice words. Just want to know more about the Pakistani workers, because you are collaborating with them and you are facing the problems over there in different companies. What are the common problems do you think that you are facing with the companies for the Pakistani workers?
There are a lot of challenges in our business. It's not an easy business to facilitate employment.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you have an employer who have certain conditions and demands. You have also candidates of different backgrounds, different needs, different ambitions, different intentions even. As a human resources company, one of the biggest challenges that we always face is the black markets that are around our business.
Exactly.
We try to keep our business as clean as possible and abide by the laws that are put by both countries. Okay, this will reduce the risks for all the parties that are involved in the process. It involves the employer and the employee, and also us in between. Avrasi Consulting is not just a consulting firm or an employment firm. We also preserve the rights of the both parties that are involved in the process. We don't want to be taken by the stereotype that is in the market, that this business is to bring people to to illegal immigration, or to diminish the rights of the workers, which happens in a lot of parts of the world.
Exactly.
We love that our workers are happy. We love that they can provide for their families. At the same time, we are very happy that our employers can finish their projects and can achieve their business goals through what we do. The most things that the employer looks into any candidate is two things: the ability to deliver quality work and the productivity of that work. Now, in the drivers, especially in construction, safety is a very critical criteria. So a driver who is not able to use the machine in a safe way is not a good candidate for the employer. In Turkey, we have very strict health and safety rules. We also take this seriously because we don't want our worker to go to a different country and then end up having any health and safety issues. For us, this is very critical, and for our employers as well. Most of the candidates that have failed in the testing are mostly the ones who couldn't deliver the health and safety aspect of the test.
For example, in driver, what safety aspects you were looking at them?
Being able to use the machine within the acceptable speed limit, being able to look at the mirrors and maneuver around and look around and be able to see everybody, because when you work in a construction site, you don't work alone. There are many cars and many machines. So if you are not aware of your surroundings, you could cause a big accident that can cause a loss of life. This is why a lot of our employers, all of our employers, are keen on testing the candidates in the health and safety aspect. Let's talk generally about what the employers look at. They look, as I said, at productivity, at the same time being able to deliver quality. This applies to all trades. It's not just drivers.
Yeah, exactly.
So if the candidate is not able to deliver the task in a good quality and within an acceptable productivity rate and within the safety and health and safety procedures and requirements of the workplace, the employer will not be able to risk his business and risk the life of the employee as well by taking him. The most thing that the candidate needs to focus on is being able to deliver his work with the best quality he can do. We also look at certification and licenses and paperwork and make sure that everything is in place, because in Turkey and a lot of European countries, okay, they look at this aspect very critically. A person who's not educated will not be able to deliver your work in the conditions or criteria that I mentioned.
Thank you very much. I would like to especially thank Avrasya Consulting, Fernas Construction Company, and the people of Pakistan who trusted Altair Overseas. Thank you very much.